Hey guys, it's Amaya. Welcome. So I'm just gonna be giving you guys some tips and advice that helped me with my transition to LA and also that helped me with my move when I was already there and I needed a new apartment. If you've never tried to move to Los Angeles, you are in for a ride. I just wanted to say this is my first video on this channel. I had a YouTube before with like 20 subscribers. I know. I'm famous or whatever. I feel like I just have a better direction, so I wanted to start fresh. So if you guys don't mind subscribing, there's gonna be some good juicy stuff on here. I just feel like I'm ready to talk about like dating advice and my college experience. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, so little backstory about me. I actually live in Los Angeles right now. So that is my qualification. I actually moved from Washington in June, and then at the end of August, that was when the lease was up, so I had to move again. So my first tip for you guys is to involve people in your moving process. I say this because without me just being open and honest to people, when I say people, I mean like friends, family, coworkers, your neighbor, I don't know. There's so many more open doors that can come about when you tell people, you know, because people know people that know people. I feel like a lot of times too, when I say this for myself, but I'm like scared to tell people things because I'm like, ooh, what if I fail? Or like, what if it doesn't come about? And then I just look stupid telling all these people these things. But that's how my first like opportunity to move to LA came about. I was loud about it. I mean, I told so many people and didn't know how, didn't know what, didn't have money, didn't have a job, didn't have no house, but we did it. And we here, girl. We still here, girl. Thus, it's so much easier to get things done when you have people looking out for you or people who know people or people that can help, if that makes sense. My next tip is to pray to Jesus. Okay, make sure that this is what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure that this is the direction that you're supposed to go. Pray to God, ask God for it, and have expectation that he's gonna do it. Matthew 21:22, and whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. Okay, so you have to ask for it, you have to pray for it, and you have to have faith that it's gonna happen, and that's what I did. And I'm gonna tell you guys, having faith is having the full confidence that something's gonna happen, okay? For me, I remember a time where my roommate at the time, she asked me if I wanted to go to a Blast concert in Seattle in June or July, I can't remember when it was. But I was like, no, I can't. And I told her no because I knew that I was going to be moving, but I didn't know where I was moving. I didn't know what I was going to move. I didn't know any of that information, but I was just confident that it was going to happen. You can ask Katie Vo if you want to. She did ask me. Go ask Katie Vo. Sometimes you'll want to move at a certain time and God will have you wait. So, you know, you have to be patient in the process. I wanted to move ever since I left high school. But God had me stay in Washington for 4 more years. So I'm not saying that this is going to happen for you guys, but I'm just letting you know that sometimes it's not exactly when you want it to happen, and God has perfect timing for everything. So just be patient and be confident that's going to happen no matter what. So my third tip is to plan and prepare. And I say this because if you come to LA just thinking that you can move or stay in an Airbnb and then find a house or something, God have mercy on your soul. I mean, I'm sure it's possible for someone, but for most people that's going to be really hard and difficult. So here are a couple tips that help me move and plan. When I realized that LA was somewhere I wanted to move, I was looking at jobs on LinkedIn and I was applying to those jobs. I found my job on LinkedIn and then we had a Zoom call and she left me. I left her. Monica, if you're seeing this, you can find jobs on Indeed. Like, just look up random places you'd want to work in LA, call them, text them, say, hey, like, I'm looking for a job, and see where that gets you. There's tons of jobs in LA again. You could do anything. I think I got like 5 interviews for like different places. So it's just like, there's so much opportunity out here. It's definitely doable. You guys got it. You just need to grind, hustle, work. Faith without works is dead, okay? So you gotta hustle, you gotta grind, and you gotta get to it, okay? And you're probably gonna have like 2 jobs. I got like 5. It's gonna be worth it. I love it here. Okay, so for housing, I recommend that you guys use the Facebook groups, and I will show you guys a couple of those on screen. So these are the Facebook groups that I use. As you can see at the top, there's the Los Angeles roommates page, and then there's the young females in LA. I can't remember exactly which one, but when you open it up, this is what it looks like. It just basically has like a bunch of people wanting to move or have apartments to rent out. Facebook groups are really helpful. That's how I found my roommates that I live with now. So there's a ton of different groups that you can find. Of course, you guys need to be careful. There's scammers out here, there's scary people out here in the woods trying to get you. So just make sure you guys are using your brain, talking to people through the phone first, FaceTiming them. I FaceTimed a couple different people before I met my roommates now. But before that, my roommate told me she talked to like 20 some or some crazy amount of people. So you just have to be really patient with it, and you have to be able to try again after failing 1,000 times, like literally. I also met a girl, like went out to dinner with her. We were about to move in and then she canceled on me last minute. Glad it worked out the way it did. You just have to keep on going when it gets hard, you guys. You guys got it. One of my last tips is to find people who are going to support you, and this does not mean financially at all. You have to find people who are going to encourage you, speak life into you. As I was saying before, it's really hard, and there's times where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to move back home to Washington. It was a good 2 months. I was blessed. I prayed for friends. That was one of the things I prayed for. I prayed for community as well. I did find that too. Oh my God, so many answered prayers. My friends that I met here, they really spoke life into me when I was literally, oh my God, I'll insert a clip. I went around everywhere looking for places and stuff like that, and it's looking very rough for me. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be the end of my LA journey or not, but sad cries about it. When I was really sad and kind of down and I kind of lost my faith in staying here, they're the ones who like continue to help me find apartments. Bree was always sending me apartments, so was Brittany, and they just like spoke life into me, like, oh, I can see you thrive here, like you got it, like da-da-da. So that's what I want to do for you guys too. Just make sure that you guys find people who are going to encourage you and help you out in any way, shape, or form. You know, it doesn't have to be financially or anything like that. I don't think I would still be here if I didn't have them helping me and just like encouraging me. And I wouldn't have known about the Facebook groups either. That was all Bree. That was all Bree. Yes, Bree. Also for apartments, you can use, I used every single website there was. I used Zillow, apartments.com, Rent Cafe, literally it all. Called people to go see the house, whether that's even with somebody that you found on Facebook. Always go see the house, always ask questions, ask if there's cockroaches. It's one thing I was not gonna live for was cockroaches. So if I went to a house, knocked on the neighbor's door, hey, do you guys have cockroaches? Do you guys have cockroach problems? Because I cannot deal. So make sure you ask the important questions, whatever that may mean for you. I don't know. You have certain things that you need in your apartment, AC, etc., etc. People are actually really nice here and they're very helpful. So don't be scared to ask around. I'm scared to go knock on people's door. But like, I don't know, there was like a girl, I went and saw a house and I like just asked her, I was like, oh, do you guys have cockroaches? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, thank you, bye. But yeah, so you just gotta be careful. I also drove around when I was in my apartment crisis. I needed to move out of my first apartment to go to my next apartment. Cities that I'd recommend is like, I know a lot of people that live in Hollywood, West Hollywood, Culver City, Palms, what else? Silver Lake. Like there's tons of good spots that you could go. Just do your research on everything. You want to make sure that you look up reviews. Do not go to a single apartment without looking up reviews. If they don't have reviews, that's when you ask questions, etc., etc. I will link all of the website links and Facebook pages in the description, so feel free to check those out. And yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. I hope that it helped you. If it did, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel. There's gonna be a lot more where this came from. And if there's anything that you guys want to hear from me or see from me, just let me know in the comments. And feel free to ask any questions. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. Bye guys!